Sir, si Ray, good morning. Magla-live streaming pa ako sa labas ngayon. Sige lang, bibidyohan ko muna to. So, ito yung account ko ngayon. $300. So, tingnan natin dito. Nag-trade, sir. Si Ray. Noong March 28, pagkasahod. Naglagay ako $100. 3,600 baht yata. Yun. Tingnan natin yung profit ko nung first day. Nung March 28, Tuesday. Yan, $47.56. Pag i-multiply mo yan sa 34 baht, so higit ko kulang mga 1,500 something, close to 1,600 baht. So first day kong trade, so more on scalping yung trade ko. Pero may malaki-laki, $5, $9, $12. So, lahat-lahat, buong araw sa Tuesday, March 28, 47.56. Tingnan natin sa 29. March 29, that was Wednesday. Yun, naangat ako ng kaunti, $53.02 yung profit ko. So, puro buy. Pinakamalaki kong profit is $11.48. So, yan, second day. Tapos, sa March 30, Thursday. Yan, from 53, nag-jump tayo sa $69.15. Ito, yun, may $2.92, may $6 ako. Pinakamalaki ko pala, $13. Noong, ano araw to? 30, Wibis, last week. So, may sell ako isa, 60 cents. Yan, $7. Yan. So, last Friday. Tingnan natin last Friday. Yan, bumaba tayo. $61. Oh, that's fine. Hindi naman pare-pareho yung araw. Wala pa akong pula dito na trade. Itong pula ay withdrawal yan. Yan. Withdraw akong $10 noong Friday. Pinagbili ko si Macy's ng pizza. 340 baht yung kinalabasan ng $10. Yan, $4. Ito yung profit ko noong Biyernes. Tingnan natin yung profit ko kahapon, April 3. Medyo, a little bit shocking. Yan, $90.57. So, nasa 3,100 baht yung na-profit ko kahapon. Nag-start around late morning hanggang early evening. Pagka alas 8, alas 9 ng gabi, di na yata ako nag-trade. Nanonood na ako ng movie nun. Kasi sobrang hype na ng otak ko. Yan. Ba't nagtatagalog ako dito si Ray? Isibuano naman tayo, sorry. Yan, nag-scalp ako dito sa Goa. Nag-sell ako pagka gabi. Scalp ako ng, nag-scalp ako sa sell entry. Tapos then buy naman later on. At winidraw ko kagabi yung $100, yung capital. Nilipat ko sa isang account. Panibago ko yung $100. So, all in all, around $120 yung na-withdraw ko. At nag-profit na ng kaunti yung position natin ngayon. May sell entry tayo, 14 cents. Wala pa tayong profit ngayong araw. Empty pa yung history natin ngayong araw. Hopefully, meron tayong mga kahit kapirangot ngayon. I decided not to trade heavily today. Maybe tonight. But marami kasing gagawin sa garden eh. Hindi pa ako naka-live stream. Anong oras na? Init na doon maglinis sa garden. Pero wala akong choice. Have to go. So, yun sir, si Ray. Kumusta na rin yung mo? Send ka na rin ng tawag nito, yung screen record mo rin yung trade mo, tapos send natin sa group chat tayo ni Jam. Tutulungan tayong tatlo. Close ko na. So, currently we have the two sell positions here for gold. We enter our sell entry there at 1981, and when it spikes there, we have 1978, our first position last morning. So one position is in profit, the other one is still negative. Now we'll wait a bit further. I will be out once these two positions will realize into profits. I'm expecting that the market will go back down here. 1977, 1976. And that's my expectation. And if that happens, we'll see how many pips we have here. 78. Yeah. Around 10 to 15 pips, 1.5 pips. Now that I'm not vlogging, filming outside, the neighbors are so quiet too. We have bastard neighbors here. Now my phone is 100%, back to 100%. The battery, it's full. So I'll be back in the garden, continue live streaming while cleaning the dried leaves and banana trees outside. I'm so sleepy. How many minutes already? 2, 3. We will be out once we will exit these two positions as they're in profit. I've got to listen to something here. I'm listening news from India.
And different forms of democracy. There are occasional comments that we see on the undermining of democracy in India, most recently in the context of the BBC, and just yesterday at the Munich Security Conference, George Soros spoke on many issues, but specifically on open and closed societies, and called on institutional reform in India. How do you, as
External Affairs
of India, explain this when you're dealing with your Quad
External Affairs Minister?
Well, look,
Doctor is
I actually made 2 points. One, how the world is changing. It is rebalancing. It is less Euro-Atlantic. I don't think everybody gets that. I think old habits die hard. I mean, very candidly, there are still people in the world who believe that their definition, their preferences, their views must override everything else. So, since you mentioned this specific example, I don't know how familiar people are with what was said at the Munich conference. Essentially, Mr. Soros said India is a democratic country, but he doesn't think the Prime Minister of India is a Democrat. By the way, a few years ago, in the same conference, I was there at that time, he actually accused us of planning to strip millions of Muslims of their citizenship, which of course didn't happen. it was a ridiculous suggestion. But you have to understand what this actually means. I could take a view that the individual in question, Mr. Soros, is a old, rich, opinionated person sitting in New York who still thinks that his views should determine how the entire world works. Now, if I could only stop at old, rich, and opinionated, I would put it away. But he is old, rich, opinionated, and dangerous. Because what happens is when such people and such views and such organizations, they actually invest resources in shaping narratives. I spoke about globalization. Now, what globalization does is it actually creates a lot of the seamlessness of globalization, which creates all the opportunities. Also allows narratives to be shaped, money to come in, foundations to go about their agenda. Now, in this particular case, it is very clear that he has very strong political preferences. He actually thinks that, doesn't matter that this is a country of 1.4 billion people, we are almost there, whose voters decide how the country should run. He actually thinks, well, if, and again, I cite him as an extreme example. Okay. But it's there are other manifestations of this in different countries where people like him think an election is good if the person we want to see wins. If the election throws up a different outcome, then we actually will say it's a flawed democracy. And this to my and the beauty is all this is done under the pretense of advocacy of open society, of transparency, etc. So our generation, we have grown up with concepts like regime change, which influence operations. Now, you can call it what you will. To me, this really looks the same with a gloss of some kind of do-goodism on it. So, for me, it's actually necessary today that we have today a serious conversation on democracy. When I look at my own democracy, I have today a voter turnout which is unprecedented, electoral outcomes which are decisive, electoral processes which are not questioned. We are not one of those countries where after the election somebody goes to arbitrate in court. Okay, we don't have any hanging chads either, and where you actually say, I will sit in judgment over the verdict of voters. Now, my sense of democracy is the voters are supposed to decide. And it worries us. It worries us because, look, we are a country which went through colonialism. We know the dangers of...
How many minutes left? Before 36, 24, 23 minutes. 24. I had Ah, eh, shit. Sige, pupunta na ako dyan. Mm. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we're running 3 positions now. Okay, YouTube friends, Forex friends. This is what I'm talking about. Three minutes after this 30-minute time frame will change into another candle, and we have a high impact in the US market. We have a high impact news in the US market. 2 minutes more and this candle will change, and we'll see the result of our effort. Ano inumin kong dalawa?
Yeah,
Ano?
capsule.
Ha? Sabi to capsule inumin?
2 capsule. Send.
Morning and evening? Baka ma-overdose ako na rin. Pag na-overdose ako ng gamot na rin, baka tingin ko dito ay ano na yung trade ko.
Take 2 capsule 2 times
That's
daily.
1 minute.
2 times daily every 12 hours after meals, morning, evening.
Yun na nga. Walang tanghali. Bebe. Pero,
Tapos isang ganun eh.
pinaka 1 minute na ng labas na yung
Isa pa.
ay. Be.
Ano nang problema namin?
Ah.
Magbara yan sa dito.
Why 45 40 seconds. I don't know what could be the result, the outcome of the high impact. It's Jolt's job opening. It's high impact, but with this kind of pattern, with this kind of look, there will be a huge. If there's a quick spikes, then the seller will respond to that. 8 seconds. Oh man, nerve wracking. Okay. So what's the result? What's the result? I'm pretty sure this will go down. It's a reaction to the top. What negative shit in favor with gold. I have to get out here. It's going to test at 2000. Okay. But that one later on will have its weak moments where we will see here down. We'll wait for that. Okay, that starts to go down. It's been spiking before the economic news was released. Now, so it will fall back. Of course, we'll get out. So right here, 1970, I guess. But I think it will touch. Yeah, we touched 2000 already. That's huge, pal. Now we move into the other account here. Ooh, equity. Okay. I'm quite sure that this is going to fall hard. Because jolts or job opening in the previous months, that was all positive, meaning that was in favor with the dollar, but the gold continued to move upside. So I think it will be a different story tonight. How many minutes already? 7. My goodness, what's going on here? Well, 10, 19.5, 9.05. Shit. Why it's like that? This will go down. Siyempre, preliminary reactions. Okay, so jam. Withdraw ko mga mahigit. $120 na yata na withdraw ko dito. Teka. Tingnan natin. Nag-start ako 28 sa March. Tingnan natin magkano profit ko doon. March 28. Yan. Deposit ako sa XM $100. Tapos $47 and $56 ang profit ko first day, March 28. Parang nandun ka pa yata, no? Sa Sianuson. Yun. So, yan, March 28. Ito yung trades ko, March 28. That was 28. Tuesday. Tingnan natin sa 29. Okay. Sa March 29, that was Wednesday, $53 profit ko nun, sir. Yan, ito yung mga trades ko, puro buy. Tapos, 30. Ano ba 30? Webis. Na-exit ka ba nun, Webis? Friday ka na-exit, no? 31. So, nandun ka pa yata sa ano. So, yun. $69 profit ko nun, Webis. Ito yung trades ko, puro buy yan. May sell akong isa. Wala pa akong losing trade. Winning streak ko nito last week until yesterday. 31. Tingnan natin ha. 31. Yan. 31. Yan. I went down from $69 to $61 profit. Pero not bad. Mahigit tag 2,000. Kababaan ko 1.6 nung Tuesday. So yan, itong trades ko. Puro buy pa rin. Buy. Kasi strong ang uptrend sa gold. Tapos nung kahapon, medyo malaki kahapon. Teka. April 1. Ano pala kahapon? 3. Tanga ko. Okay. Kahapon, Monday, April 3. Yan, $90.50. So, 3,000 baht mahigit? 3,100 something. Yan. May sell ako kahapon. Scalp ako dito. Nung umahon nag-spike nung hapon, bandang hapon, kahapon. 1976. Nag-scalp ako saglit. Just in time talaga. Nung pag-exit ko nitong last 5 positions. Ito 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yan. Nung scalp ko tong 5, una to, paglabas ko, tuloy-tuloy yung akyat ng gold. So ito yung mga kaulihang position ko bandang gabi. Tapos out na ako. Tapos winidraw ko yung capital na $100. Yun. So ngayon, yan, may trade ako. Sell. Nagbase ko dito sa 4-hour time frame. Kasi ito, it looks like evening star. Ito, so likely babagsak. May TP ako around 1967. Pero ilabas ko na to pag halimbawa hindi makaabot sa TP. Pag 1970s or dito yung gap niya kahapon pag spike gawa ng ISM yung na-release yung data sa high impact economic news sa US market. So kaya grabe yung ahon. Hanggang dito yung posisyon ko kahapon, kagabi sinara ko, bumalik sa ilalim ng market. Hahanap pa to ng resistance dito at bottom. So yan. $300 mahigit. 5 days trading. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and yesterday.